Welcome to my YouTube channel. The 2025 KTM 390 Duke is here, and it doesn't just promise excitement, it delivers it in a compact, fiercely engineered package that stays true to the brand's aggressive DNA. Redesigned and re-engineered from the inside out, this new iteration of the 390 Duke is not just an update, it's a full-blown evolution. It looks meaner, rides sharper, and performs with even more confidence than its predecessors. At its core, it's still the Streetfighter it always was, but now it's sharper, more refined, and loaded with technology that makes it one of the most advanced motorcycles in its segment. Right away, the bike's aggressive new styling grabs your attention. The bodywork has been completely overhauled to reflect the design language of KTM's bigger naked bikes. The LED headlamp cluster is now slimmer and sharper, integrated with DRLs that stretch back toward the sides, giving it a futuristic, almost robotic appearance. The tank shrouds have grown longer and more pronounced, adding muscle to the bike's profile. The tail section has been reworked, and while it retains the signature split-seat design, the subframe is now exposed and more angular. Everything looks tighter and more focused. Sitting on the new 390 Duke feels different too. The ergonomics have been altered for a slightly more aggressive posture. The handlebar is wider and flatter, giving more control in spirited riding. The foot pegs are placed higher and further back, nudging riders into a more committed stance, especially useful when slicing through traffic or attacking a corner. The seat height has increased slightly to 32.2 inches, but thanks to the bike's narrow waist, it still feels manageable even for shorter riders. Underneath that muscular bodywork is a brand new steel trellis frame. It's lighter and stiffer than before, complemented by a new aluminum subframe. The result is a chassis that feels more agile and planted at the same time. The wheelbase has been marginally extended to increase stability, while the revised geometry improves front-end feedback. Paired with 43mm WP Apex upside-down forks and a preload adjustable WP Apex monoshock at the rear, the suspension setup strikes a sweet balance between comfort and sharp handling. Whether you're gliding through city streets or carving mountain passes, the 390 Duke handles with precision and composure. But it's the engine that really tells the story of how far the 390 Duke has come. The 2025 model gets a brand new 399cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine, up from the previous 373cc unit. The bore and stroke have been revised to deliver better mid-range torque and a more thrilling top end. Power figures climb to 44.2 horsepower at 8,500 revolutions per minute and 28.8 pound-feet of torque at 6,500 revolutions per minute. The engine is more responsive, with quicker revs and a throatier exhaust note that speaks to KTM's racing heritage. Throttle response is instantaneous, thanks to an improved ride-by-wire system. Whether you're twisting the throttle from a standstill or downshifting for a corner, the engine reacts with a newfound urgency. The 6-speed gearbox remains, but it's been refined for smoother shifts and is now paired with a quickshifter that works both up and down. It's standard equipment, not an optional extra, which adds to the value proposition. There's also a slipper clutch that prevents wheel hop during aggressive downshifts, keeping the bike stable and predictable under hard braking. Speaking of braking, the 2025-390 Duke steps up in this area too. The front disc is now a massive 320mm unit, gripped by a 4-piston radial caliper from bi-directional, a Brembo subsidiary. The rear disc remains at 240mm, but with better bite and feedback. Dual-channel ABS is standard, and now it includes Supermoto mode, allowing the rider to disable rear ABS for controlled slides and more advanced riding techniques. Stopping power is immediate and confidence-inspiring, even when riding hard or in wet conditions. Electronics are where the new 390 Duke really breaks new ground. The 5-inch full-color TFT display has been completely reworked. It's brighter, more responsive, and features a new interface that's easier to read on the go. Bluetooth connectivity allows pairing with your smartphone for music, calls, and navigation through the KTM Connect app. It's all controlled through revised switchgear that feels more premium and tactile. But the biggest change is the inclusion of multiple riding modes, something unheard of in this segment until now. The 2025 390 Duke comes with street and rain modes, altering throttle response and traction control intervention to suit conditions. Rain mode dulls the throttle and increases traction control sensitivity, making it safer in slippery conditions. Street mode unleashes the full potential of the bike, letting the rider explore every bit of power with precise control. Traction control itself is another addition that elevates this motorcycle. It's lean angle sensitive, using an inertial measurement unit to determine the bike's orientation and adjust power delivery accordingly. While this level of tech was once reserved for leader-class machines, KTM has now brought it into the entry performance space, making the 390 Duke feel more like a high-end street weapon. Even the lighting has been enhanced. The LED headlamp now features cornering functionality, adjusting its beam based on lean angle to illuminate dark curves more effectively. The turn signals are LED as well, and they now have a self-canceling feature. It's little touches like these that make the bike feel premium and considered. The wheels are new too, lighter alloys wrapped in Metzeler M5 tires that provide excellent grip in both dry and wet conditions. The reduced unsprung weight helps with suspension performance and agility. KTM has also improved the radiator and airflow system to ensure better heat dissipation in traffic-heavy urban environments, keeping the engine cool and performance consistent. Fuel capacity has increased slightly to 3.8 gallons, extending range without adding bulk. During real-world riding, the bike returns about 55 miles per gallon, giving a useful range of over 200 miles per tank. That makes it practical not just for weekend rides, but for commuting duties as well. Customization options are plenty. KTM offers a range of power parts, including frame sliders, tank pads, adjustable levers, and a track-ready exhaust system. There's also a power wear collection designed to match the bike's aggressive aesthetic, with jackets, gloves, and helmets tailored for Duke owners. Out on the road, the 2025-390 Duke feels alive. It's light, flickable, and eager to dive into corners. The steering is razor sharp, yet the chassis remains composed. Acceleration is brisk and addictive. There's a real sense of connection between rider and machine. Every input is translated into action with clarity. Even at highway speeds, the bike feels stable and stress-free. The engine cruises effortlessly at 70 miles per hour, with enough reserve to overtake with confidence. In urban settings, the Duke's compact footprint and responsive throttle make it a joy to ride. It filters through traffic with ease, and the wide handlebar provides great leverage in tight spots. The suspension soaks up bumps without feeling too soft, and the brakes inspire trust in every situation. Lane splitting, parking, maneuvering, it all feels natural on this machine. Take it to a twisty back road and the Duke transforms into a mini sport bike. The chassis, suspension, and brakes come together to create a rewarding, confidence-boosting experience. You can lean it deep into corners, brake late, and get on the gas early. The feedback is honest and predictable. It rewards skilled riders while still being approachable enough for new ones. Build quality has taken a leap forward too. Panels fit tighter, materials feel more robust, and there's a sense that this bike was engineered to last. The paint finish is rich and deep, with signature KTM orange or stealthy gray-black combinations that scream performance. KTM's service network has also expanded in the United States, making it easier than ever to maintain and support this machine. Spare parts availability is better, and the ownership experience feels more streamlined compared to past years. For new riders looking to enter the performance segment, the 2025 KTM 390 Duke is one of the most compelling choices on the market. It offers real power, advanced electronics, and the kind of handling that can keep up with bikes twice its size. For experienced riders looking for a lightweight, no-nonsense machine that punches above its weight, this Duke offers thrills without compromise. At a price point that undercuts many of its rivals while offering more standard equipment and better technology, the 2025 KTM 390 Duke represents exceptional value. Whether you're commuting, canyon carving, or even doing light track days, this machine delivers in every category that counts. It's more than just a motorcycle, it's a statement. A declaration that you don't need a big engine to have a big experience. That you don't need to break the bank to enjoy cutting-edge tech. And most importantly, that performance, style, and fun can all come in a compact, brilliantly executed package. The 2025 KTM 390 Duke is not just the best Duke yet, it's a redefining moment for what small displacement motorcycles can be. Fast, fierce, and future-ready, this Duke is ready to own the streets like never before.